Hello students, I am Kalyani Vabde and welcome to the Department of Mathematics of KTHM College, Nasik. We are going to study Mathematics paper first, Groups and Coding Theory of SYBSE Computer Science class.
In integers, we saw the concept of division algorithm, GCD. GCD is a linear combination, Euclid's lemma, equivalence relation, congruence relation, residue class of A modulo n, equivalence class and partition. Okay, now today we are going to study groups. What is meant by group? A group is a system that consists of set of elements along with a binary operation that can be applied to two elements of the set which together satisfy certain enzymes. Okay, so group theory has applications in physics, chemistry and in many branches of mathematics. So in computer science, group play very important role in coding theory and cryptography, and it is very important in today's online era. Okay, now in group theory we start with the binary operation. Binary operation. So what is meant by binary operation? Here binary means 2. Okay, binary means 2. So those operation which combines two elements to form a new element. Binary operation, that means those operations which combines two elements to create a new element, that type of operation is called as binary operation. For example, if we consider the set of integers z. Okay, now 2 and 3 belongs to the set of integer, and here we consider the operation, suppose addition. Okay, so here 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. So here we combine these two elements by using the operation addition. So by using this we get 5, and 5 again belongs to the set of integers. So that's why addition is called as a binary operation. Get it? So now we see the definition of binary operation. Definition: a binary operation on set G is a function that assigns each ordered pair of elements of G an element of G. So a binary operation on set G is a function that assigns each ordered pair of elements of G an element of G, right? That is F from G cross G to G. Okay, so this is binary operation. Now usual addition, subtraction and multiplication are the binary operations on set of integers, but division is not binary operation on set of integers, because division of any two integer need not be a integer. Hence division is not a binary operation on set of integers. Okay, so here binary operation denoted by star. Binary operation is denoted by star, and the elements a pair AB is denoted as A star B. Okay, so a binary operation is denoted by star and order pair AB is denoted as A star B. Okay, now we see example. So example, usual addition is a binary operation on set of integers Z. Usual addition is a binary operation on set of integers. Also, usual addition is a binary operation on set R star, that is set of real numbers, set of positive real numbers and rational numbers. Okay, so this is the example. Now if we consider second example, subtraction. So subtraction is a binary operation on set of integers, but not a binary operation on set of natural numbers. Since subtraction of any two natural number need not be a natural number. Okay, so subtraction of any two natural number need not be a natural number. For example, if we consider 2 and 8 belongs to the set of natural number and is subtraction. Okay, so here if we consider 2 star 8 is equals to 2 minus 8 and 2 minus 8 we get minus 6, which does not belongs to the set of natural number. Hence subtraction is not binary operation on set of natural numbers. Okay, get it? Now note that by combining two elements of set G, we get a new element of G. Then this condition is called as closure. So this condition is called as closure. That means if we consider A and B belongs to the set G, then by combining these two elements we get a new element again in set G, then that type of condition is called as a closure. Okay, for example, here we consider 2 and 5 belongs to the set of integers And here binary operation is defined as addition 2 plus 5. Then 2 plus 5 is equals to 7, and 7 again belongs to the set of integer. So that means this condition is called as closure with respect to binary operation addition. Okay. Now next point, commutative. A binary operation star on set G is commutative if A star B is equals to B star A for all AB belongs to set G. Okay, so see here what is meant by commutative. A binary operation star on set G is commutative if A star B is equals to B star A for all AB belongs to G. For example, usual addition and multiplication is commutative on set of real numbers. If we consider any two real number and apply the binary operation addition as well as multiplication, then we get again a real number. For example, if we consider 2 and 3, so 2 into 3 again we get 6, and 3 into 2 again 6. Similarly, if we consider addition, 2 plus 3 5, 3 plus 2 is again 5. So we get the commutativity. Okay. Now we see the next example. Consider a binary operation subtraction on set of integers. Consider binary operation subtraction on set of integers. So let suppose 3, 5 belongs to set of integers. Now 3 star 5, we consider the operation subtraction. So 3 minus 5 is equals to minus 2. Minus 2 belongs to the set of integer. Now 5 star 3. So 5 minus 3 we get 2, which belongs to set of integer. But 3 star 5 is not equals to 5 star 3. Hence star is not commutative with respect to the binary operation subtraction on set of integers. Okay. Now next, associative. A binary operation star on set G is associative if A star B star C is equals to A star B star C for all A, B, C belongs to set G. So see here, a binary operation star on set G is associative if A star B star C is equals to A star B star C for all A, B, C belongs to G. So here first of all solve the bracket and then apply A. Here again solve this bracket, then apply C. Then we get associative. Okay. Now we see the example of associativity. So here usual addition and multiplication on set of real numbers is associative. This is the example. So example, usual usual, addition and multiplication is associative on set of real numbers. Okay. Now we consider next example, second example. Here we consider the binary operation subtraction. So consider binary operation subtraction on set of integers. On set of integers. So let suppose 3, 5 and 8 belongs to the set of integers. Now first 3 into 5 into 8. Solve this. So first of all we want to solve this bracket. So here binary operation is subtraction. So 3 minus 5 minus 8, which is equals to 3 minus 5 is minus 2, minus 8. Minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10. Okay, now next 3 star, 5 star, 8. Here binary operation is subtraction. So apply this here. So 3 minus 5 minus 8. First of all solve this bracket. So we get 5 minus 8 is minus 3. So 3 minus minus we get plus. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So here 3 star 5 star 8 is not equals to 3 star 5 star 8. Hence the binary operation subtraction is not associative, right? Therefore, subtraction is not associative on set of integers. Okay. Now we see identity element of J with respect to binary operation. Okay. So identity element of J with respect to the binary operation star. Consider a set G with binary operation star. Let the element E of the set G is called the identity element of G with respect to the binary operation star if A star E is equals to E star A is equals to A. For all A belongs to set G. So see here identity element of J with respect to the binary operation star. That means if we consider the set G with respect to the binary operation star and E be the element of set G. So here E is called the identity element of J with respect to the binary operation star if A star E is equals to E star A is equals to A. for all A belongs to G. Then A is called the identity element of G with respect to the binary operation. Now consider the example. Example 0 is the identity element of set of integers with respect to the binary operation addition. Since x plus 0 is equals to 0 plus x is equals to x for all x belongs to the set of integers. So 0 is the identity element with respect to the binary operation addition of the set of integer, since x plus 0 is equals to 0 plus x is equals to x. So with respect to addition, any element plus 0 we get that element itself, hence 0 is the identity element. Okay. Now similarly in same set 1 is the identity element with respect to the binary operation multiplication on set of integers. Since 1 into x is equals to x into 1 is equals to x for all x belongs to the set of integers. So 1 into any integer is equals to that integer itself. Hence 1 is the identity element with respect to the binary operation multiplication on set of integers. So remember this thing, 0 is the identity element with respect to addition on set of integers and 1 is the identity element with respect to multiplication on set of integers. Okay. Now we see the next example. Consider the set of all 2 by 2 matrices with real entries. That is, if we consider set A, matrix is of the form ABCD such that all entries A, B, C, D belongs to the set of real numbers. Okay, so we consider this set. Now, matrix 0, 0, 0 is the identity with respect to the binary operation usual matrix addition. So 0, 0, 0 is the identity element with respect to the binary operation usual matrix addition. Since, see here, if we consider the A, B, C, D, this matrix belongs to the set A plus 0, 0, 0, 0 is equals to 0, 0, 0, 0 plus matrix A, B, C, D. 0, 0, 0, all these entries belongs to the set of real numbers. So again we get here addition component wise, A plus 0, B plus 0, C plus 0 and D plus 0. So again we get A, B, C, D. So hence 0, 0, 0 is the identity element with respect to the matrix addition. Now 1, 0, 0 1 main diagonal entries 1 is the identity element with respect to the binary operation matrix multiplication. Since same ABCD matrix belongs to the set A into 1 0 0 1 is equals to 1 0 0 1 into ABCD. So if we solve this 2, then here first row, first column, first row, second column. So first row, first column we get element A, first row, second column we get element B, second row, first column we get C, and second row, second column we get D. Similarly here first row, first column A, first row, second column B, second row, first column, and second row, second column. So we get matrix ABCD, and again which belongs to the set A, right? Hence 1 0 0 1 is the identity element with respect to the matrix multiplication. Get it? Okay. Next point, inverse. Consider the set G with binary operation star. Let A belongs to set G. The element B belongs to G is called the inverse of A with respect to binary operation star if A star B is equals to B star A is equals to E. Here E is the identity element with respect to binary operation star. Okay, so here GB a set with respect to binary operation star, E be the identity with respect to binary operation star, A belongs to the set G. So here B is called the inverse of A if A star B is equals to B star A is equals to E. E is the identity element with respect to star. Okay, now we see the example. Here we consider the set of integers. Consider the set of integers with respect to the usual addition as a binary operation then minus x is the inverse of x for all x belongs to the set of integer. Since x plus minus x is equals to minus x plus x is equals to 0, and here 0 is the identity element with respect to the addition on set of integers. Okay, so here minus x is the inverse of x, right? Similarly, if we consider here the binary operation multiplication on set of integers, but on set of integers with respect to the multiplication, inverse of x does not exist. Inverse of x does not exist since 1 by x does not belongs to the set of integers. Now here, instead of set of integer, if we consider the set of real number without 0, then the identity element is 1 by x with respect to the multiplication. So second, if we consider the second example, consider the set of real numbers without 0, that is, it is denoted by R star, right? With respect to multiplication, then 1 by x is the inverse of x. 1 by x is the inverse of x for all x belongs to the set of real numbers without 0. Okay, since x into 1 by x is equals to 1 by x into x is equals to 1. Here 1 is the identity element with respect to operation multiplication. Get it? So 1 by x is the inverse. Get it? Now note that, see here, b is the inverse of a. Similarly, a is called the inverse of b. So note, a is called inverse of b. Then b is also called the inverse of a. A is inverse of b, then b is also called as inverse of a. Okay. Today we stop here. Thank you.